Ah, yes, Liberty City, baby. A land of opportunity. If your dream is anxiety, betrayal, and someone yelling, cousin, let's go bowling every goddamn 10 minutes. But in the middle of the chaos, car crashes, and at times casual homicide, it stands a one-man army. Can you guess who it is? Of course, we're talking about none other than Niko Bellic himself. Just a man trying to forget the war behind him while surviving the one ahead. Because more than your everyday running a wall, he's psychologically broken to pieces, and at times he's willing to run on the shattered glass for him and his life. He's not chasing power like Tommy or a nihilist like Trevor. Nico, well, he's chasing something we have all felt: closure, peace of mind, reason to believe tomorrow could be different. He doesn't talk about his trauma to be dramatic, he mentions it because it leaks out of him. Every hesitant smile, every pause before a job or a mission, he's constantly torn between who he was and who he wants to be. A known fact moment, did you know Nico's character design was particularly based on a real Balkan War survivor? He's written to reflect a generation of young men shaped by conflict, not just with bullets, and mostly something we all call a guilt. Nico's worldview is brutally honest and at even times costly of his own patience. As he once said, life is complicated. That's not just a line, it is compass. He doesn't believe in clean slates as he himself is constantly haunted by the ghosts of his past and will eventually pay heavily for it. He doesn't want to be a part of it no longer, but each and every time he's back to square one, trying not to kill, but he will. Because in a world of his own morality, killing is often the lesser evil. Any other choice is cruel, outgrown by morals he cannot keep. We all try to outrun our past. Some of us move cities, some of us move countries. But Nico, he changed continents. But the outcome remains the same. Run back to your old habits or you'll be dead in a heartbeat. Yeah, if only Saint Roman could have saved your life and many others in the process. Yes, Dwayne versus Playboy X. It's more than choosing between a rich narcissist and a depressed friend. It's Nico's choosing who he wants to be. Dwayne mirrors Nico's past. Playboy represents the hollow version of a false future. It is up to the player, us as the player, if Nico can sleep safe and sound at night. And eventually, if we want to, choose to. Oh well, Darko Breivik. Oh man, let's talk about Darko. The man who sold out Nico's friends. You hunted for hours fantasizing about revenge the final minutes before the ultimate showdown. The confrontation of a lifetime. But when you find him, he's broken, pathetic, and suddenly Nico doesn't want to do it anymore. He carried the weight and the sense of his dead friends for years on his shoulders, and now you can't even pull the trigger on him. As if you were simply pulled back to dismiss of the game, sat down and given a few minutes to breathe, and yet you can't escape the grief. It remains fresh. Because the truth is, revenge doesn't fix you. It makes the weight of your sins heavier, and most of all, possibly leaving you in this forsaken city for longer. Do you choose peace or kill Dimitri and walk over the bridge to a new life, or are you willing to be nothing but a corporate sellout? No matter what you choose, you lose someone. And that's life, isn't it? Sometimes there is no right decisions to be made, just consequences, and deep down PTSD and all sorts of drama. Here's something most players miss. Niko's journey isn't about success or power, it's about learning to live with yourself. He has no long term plan, no 5 year goal, just bloody survival. On every cap ride, every quiet moment by the river reminds us he's tired, incredibly tired. There's a scene where Nico says, we are all looking for something. He doesn't elaborate, but that line, it's him in one sentence. Always searching, never finding, lost in the middle of an ambush many years back, as if he never really came back from that moment. Niko isn't the flashy protagonist we all have wished for. He's the definition of the past, soaked in blood, determined, and yet, despite of his best wishes, he was not even remotely close. He's built for empathy, and that's why we side with him. That's why in a city like Liberty City, you'll be lucky to even have that. Because we have all had moments where we did things we're not proud of. Not as Nico, but we can maybe show him some level of empathy and sympathy for a man that was trying to outrun his past, only for it to catch on to him at the end. Simply, we have all wanted to believe he could be someone better, and so did Nico. Ultimately, that's Nico Blake, just a man trying to stop hating himself for what he has done. In a world of criminals, Nico stands apart because he is real. He doesn't want to be feared nor respected. He wants to be forgiven for the sins of his past, for the sins of his friends and dead friends, who became something of an international fucker. But maybe forgiveness doesn't come in Liberty City. Maybe all he ever gets from it is a little more silence. And hey, maybe calling Roman would siphon things out and smoothing things out. Maybe the world is falling apart, but there is always time for bullying, baby. If this gave you a new look at Nico, give the video a like, comment your most painful decision in GTA 4, and subscribe for more in-depth character deep dives and your favorite gaming characters. Until the next time, everyone, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.